Hi, I'm Rob from Sherpa Consultants, and I'm showing you in a series of videos how easy it is to create your own systems using the Sherpa Infinity application. In this lesson, we're going to be learning about the different page types in Sherpa Infinity, and we're also going to be using those system pages to view, add, edit, and delete records. And lastly, we're going to learn about page validation, which is how you make sure the users enter the correct data. In the last lesson, we created a basic one table system, which was for products and services. And we added the fields into that table that describe each of the records, so what each of the product services are. We also, towards the end of the lesson, I showed you the pages just to see how you enter a record. We're going to cover that in a bit more detail now. So the thing to understand is every time I create a table in the Sherpa Infinity app, it automatically creates two pages for me. Okay, one of those pages, which we call a list view, lets you view the data and search, which we'll cover in later lessons. And the other one lets you add or edit records. Okay, so again, we can have a look at those by hovering over the products and services and just clicking on the link there. And that takes us to the first page type, which is list view. Now, these pages are system control pages, which means that they automatically update every time I add a field or delete fields. So you have no control over them, but what that means is that the system automatically looks after them for you. In future lessons, we will look at customized pages, which you can control what fields you see. But for now, we're just going to be using the system controlled pages. Okay, so this here is the list view page that the system's created for us, and you can see we've got all of our columns. So this is the record I created in lesson 1. I can go and create another record by clicking on the add icon in the top right, and this will let me create a second product. So I'm going to create one called Training Day. I'll just put a description in there. Okay, put a date field. Sales price in there, I'll just put anything in. And then product active, yes or no. And then I'll categorize that as training. And then I can click on the save icon up here in the top right, which will actually save the record. Or if I change my mind and I just want it to go back, I can click on the back icon instead. So if I click save, and that will take me back to the list view. Okay, so they're the two page types. You've got the list view, which shows you in a sort of table format all the data that's in that table. And then you have the detail view, which we saw, which was used to add or edit the data, the individual record. Okay, so if we wanted to edit one of these records, what we can now do is click over here on the edit icon, and that will take us back to the detail page and let us change that data if we wanted to. Okay, you'll also notice that there's a third icon up at the top here now. Now the record exists, I can also have the option to delete this record, or you may have noticed that there is also a delete icon from here. So say I changed my mind, I actually wanted to delete that, I can click OK, and that deletes the record like that. Okay, so that's how we use the system pages to actually view, create new records, edit and delete records also. So the last thing I want to show you in this lesson is the page validation. To do that, it's probably easiest to create a new record. So what I will do is click on the add icon. So it takes me to our detail page. And I'm deliberately going to miss out the product code, okay, because we set that as a required field. So I'm going to show you what happens if you don't enter the right data in the right fields. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to put some text down here in the sales price because we set that up as a number field, okay? So look what happens when I try and save this record now. Okay, so the system, and this is automatically built into all the pages you create, whether they're system ones or user created. It automatically looks at the data, sees whether it's in the right format or if it's required and missing, and it alerts the user to say, you need to fill these fields in. Okay, so I will go back, and that's our list view. Okay, so that's it for lesson 1. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to click the link at the end of the video to continue on to lesson 3. All right, thanks for watching, and bye for now.